What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back here for yet another episode, and in today's video I've had several requests to do a video kind of like this, going over the differences and what you get for when you apply and everything over sponsorships versus PROSTAFF. And I'll just tell y'all first off the bat, they are completely different things. Yeah, but today again I'm going to be going over the differences and that kind of thing in today's video. But before we get started, I want you guys to all go down in the description. There's a link to Fly South Apparel, this company right here who makes these awesome hats and shirts. I'm not wearing one right now, but they have some of the most comfortable shirts that I've ever worn on their website. Now I want you guys to go check them out. The link is down in the description. Go check them out. You don't have to buy anything, but at least go give their page a look. And they've got some awesome hats right here. Here's another one of their hats that I've been wearing a lot recently, and it's just awesome company, super comfortable apparel and everything. So you guys go check them out. But other than that, let's get on to today's video. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna start off with really a similarity between the PROSTAFF and sponsorships. And really, to me, there's really only one similarity, and that is you are being kind of paid. PROSTAFF, you're not being paid directly, but you're being paid in a percentage discount. Say like something is $20, they give you a 25% discount. That moves it down, I believe, to $15, something like that maybe. And so you're really being paid $5, you know. That's kind of how I think about it, maybe. Or you're saving $5, so that's $5 back into your pocket. But you're being paid in discounts or even money for sponsorships to promote a product or a brand. That's kind of like the similarity for me. And then the difference is where it really is kind of defined as PROSTAFF and sponsorships. Where PROSTAFF there's a big group of people and everybody gets a % off. Some of the guys who have a higher following maybe get a little bit higher discount, but you're all getting a discount in order for in return for promoting their product. So you have to physically purchase some of their product, and then you get a discount off of your purchase, you know. Rather than a sponsorship, you're dealing with less people, and the company is paying you to go promote their product or brand. Normally it's either just straight money and you can use that to pay for whatever you want, or sometimes companies, if they pay you, they'll pay you to go to an event and promote their product or represent their product or brand at a certain event. And that could cover, they could pay for your gas or your travel expenses, your hotels, your house, commute from your hotel to the center or wherever the event is, you know. Or they could pay you in like services, you know, where like I just said, they're paying for your expenses that you would have to pay. So that's kind of like a brief little thing between PROSTAFF and sponsorship. Where I personally define them the most is, one, how you're being paid, or whether you get a % off or a discount, or you're actually physically being paid, and the kind of relationship with the company. When you're a PROSTAFF, tons of people are on PROSTAFF for all companies. Like, I'm not gonna say any brands actually, but there's tons of people out there, and so they don't want to be having to pay all these certain people, so they just give them a discount. And so there's tons of people. You don't really have a solid relationship with the company itself, because they can't have, you know, it'd be really hard to keep up with this big chunk of people, you know. But when you're a sponsorship and the company is paying you, you're talking to the company, there's more of a relationship, I feel like. You can ask them for help easier, and they'll really help you, you know. It just feels like there's more of a relationship. They care to have you more, and I think that it goes along with, because they're paying you for promoting their product, and so they need to care for you, and they need to care that you're there, so that you'll keep promoting their product and that kind of thing. I don't mean to sound bad about companies or whatever, but that's to me kind of how it goes. So if you are approaching a company or whatever, a couple tips that I want to give you all, because most of you guys know that I own Legendary Baits, a company, jig company, and we sell jigs mainly, but we'll be releasing some new stuff in 2019 that's going to be sick. But you don't want to misspell words, and I cannot tell you guys how many applications, because I go through all applications, and people would be acting like they're texting their best friend, and they'll say your company is the best, and they'll spell it UR, and then company is the best. And it just blows my mind that they think a company who is going to give them money for promoting their product, a company is going to like that. Like, come on guys, you got to be real. So again, I would just say be yourself. So that's one tip for you guys. The next tip for me and my my social media platforms, my YouTube and Instagram and all that kind of stuff, is I don't really go out and apply for PROSTAFF applications. You know, there's tons of online websites and apps, kind of like the one sponsored one. I don't know, they're sending me emails like all the time because I made an account. I made an account a while ago, and I get so many stinking emails, and it's really annoying about all these companies and want you to PROSTAFF and want you to do all this stuff. But don't try to go out and don't try to go out and apply for all these companies' PROSTAFF and everything, but let the companies come to you. You know, because the way I look at it, you guys can take this or leave it, but the way I look at it is, you are going to be, if you want like a professional career out of this, where you're fishing tournaments and everything, is you don't want to be going around to all these companies asking for a discount, 15% discount. You don't want to be going from one company to another to another. You would want the company to come to you, and you try their product, you see how it is, before even accepting the offer. You want them to come to you, and you want them to have a reason to come to you. There's so many things out there where people are interested in what the company can do for them, when it really needs to be, what can you do for the company? You know, it just kind of blows my mind, honestly. But other than that, I hope you guys got a couple tips from this. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, let the companies come to you. You're going to be better off in the long run. And also, actually use the product before even going and applying for a PROSTAFF or even a sponsorship. Really a sponsorship, because that's when you're doing deals and everything, and the company's actually paying you, you know. But really, actually go out and use the product. You can't, I can't tell you also how many times I was going through these applications, and we had a question on there, have you used our product? and they would say, yes, I have, they're great, and then I could go back to the order history of all orders, and their company or their name was not there. I'm like, did you get these from a friend or what? Because I show that you have never bought anything from me, you know, and they're expecting you to think that, and it just, come on guys, just think, you know. It's kind of self-explanatory here, but anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all were able to get some tips from me. Again, you guys can leave it or take it, but earlier in the video was kind of like the actual thing, and then right now it's like my opinion pretty much and what I do. So yeah, but again, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and hopefully you all were able to follow along and get some helpful tips and tricks. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go check out Fly South Apparel. The link is down in the description. And other than that, I will catch you guys on the next episode of LMB Nation. Peace, guys.